How strange this cloth umbrella is. Its sharp end can be used to assassinate enemies. The canopy can block the enemy's view when opened and withstand the opponent's attack. The umbrella handle hides a long sword that can kill the enemy by surprise. The user of this umbrella is a young man new to the world. His name is Sam, and when he faces the famous Golden Staff Gordon, what kind of sparks will collide? One day, the four great assassins of Jiangnan gathered in a ruined temple. They all received an invitation. While they were talking and laughing, a young man interrupted them. The young man called himself Sam, lying on his side against the Buddha statue, looking sloppy. He not only sent invitations to the four assassins, but also caught four rats to mock them. He didn't reveal his purpose until the four asked. It turned out that Duke had sent a commission to the four assassins, asking them to meet at Xing Garden tomorrow night and make a deal with him. Sam was going to get rid of the four and take their place. The four assassins found him arrogant and decided to kill him together. But Sam didn't panic. With his weapon and exceptional martial arts, he easily killed all four. The next night, Duke was at Xing Garden, showing off his archery skills. He was a little surprised to see that the person who came to the appointment was not the one he expected. He had his doubts. Sam presented Duke with the heads of the four assassins in a sack for confirmation. Duke didn't believe in his abilities and gave Sam a challenge. He told him that he would believe him if he could dodge his 3 arrows. After that, he drew his bow and aimed at Sam. Sam had no choice but to get into position. Duke shot 2 arrows in a row, both of which he dodged sideways. When he shot the 3rd arrow, it hit him in the abdomen. Fortunately, Sam blocked it with his umbrella and narrowly escaped death. Duke acknowledged him. Duke told Sam that he wanted to send something to Xi'an, but he couldn't escort it openly. The journey was also full of danger, and one mistake could cost him his life. That's why he planned to hire 4 assassins to escort it. Sam's face changed, but at the thought of a reward of 100,000 taels of silver after the mission was accomplished, he immediately put the danger out of his mind. Duke nodded in satisfaction and ordered someone to bring a mysterious box. He told him never to peek inside and broke a jade pendant in 2, giving him half as a token. Sam arrived at an inn with the box. As soon as he was about to enter the room, a beggar called out to him and told him that everyone here was after him. The guests and the waiter here were all masters of disguise, and their purpose was to steal the box. But Sam was very skilled. The waiter ran away when he couldn't get his hands on it. Sam rode away, but a beggar stuck to him like glue. Sam ignored him and continued on his way. On the way, he encountered a family burying someone. Sam was curious and went to take a look, but as soon as he turned around, he was attacked. It turned out to be another group of people who wanted to rob him of the box. Sam fought against several people alone, but outnumbered, he was at a disadvantage. He even got hit by a poison needle in a moment of carelessness. At the critical moment, the beggar appeared to help Sam. The enemies ran away as soon as they saw the beggar. It turned out that the beggar was Wind, the leader of the beggar's sect. Seeing that Sam had been poisoned, Wind took out the antidote and gave it to him. Sam quickly recovered. In order to repay Wind, he decided to split the reward with him after completing the mission. The two entered the city together. Sam was about to tie up his horse and check into an inn when a man approached him. The man claimed to have been sent by Duke and asked Sam to meet Duke at the abandoned garden immediately. After telling Sam the location of the abandoned garden, the man turned and left. Sam immediately mounted his horse and rushed to the abandoned garden. After parting ways with Sam, Wind wandered around and came across a fortune teller who told him that he was destined to meet a woman in a brothel and sent him there. The woman tried to seduce him with her charm, but Wind didn't fall for it. As expected, someone was lying in wait here. The previous fortune teller also changed his clothes and came in to kill him. Wind was pinned against the closet by the 2 men, but then a pair of hands reached out from inside the closet and knocked him unconscious with a drug. Meanwhile, Sam arrived at the abandoned garden and met a woman in green. She was Lily, the heroine of Jiangnan. Lily tempted Sam with fame and fortune, asking him not to deliver the box to Xi'an. She claimed that it would get many people killed, but Sam still dismissed her and refused. At this moment, an old man walked in with a group of people carrying Wind. It turned out that both Sam and Wind had been tricked by the old man. The old man called himself Howard the Dragon. Seeing that Sam was unmoved, the old man told him that Wind had been drugged. He then threatened Sam with the antidote, demanding the box in exchange. Sam seemed indifferent to everything, but he was loyal to his friends. He could only watch as they took the box. Only then did they give him the antidote. Sam quickly revived Wind with the antidote and immediately went after the box. But at this moment, a man in white walked in with the box. The man in white was Gordon, the famous Golden Staff. He took advantage of the moment when the old man's 3 men stopped to rest to snatch the box. Gordon was highly skilled in martial arts, and his golden staff whistled through the air. Gordon quickly finished off the 3 brothers and seized the box. But he didn't keep it for himself. He returned the box to Sam and arrogantly told him to keep it safe. That night, someone stole Gordon's luggage and left him an invitation, asking him to go to Charming Alley to retrieve it. The next day, Gordon went to Charming Alley as instructed. A scarred old man and his men met him. His nickname was Eater, and he always double-crossed people. He wanted Gordon to trade Sam's box for his luggage. Gordon was too proud and immediately started fighting them. Just as Gordon was in the midst of the fight, Howard and his men arrived and stopped them. It turned out that Howard was in cahoots with Eater. They were both after Sam's box. Howard warned Gordon not to interfere and let him go. The next day, Sam and Wind were laughing and talking on the road. Eater brought his men to try and take the box by force, but ran into Howard and his men. A fight was about to break out. People died one after another amidst the fighting. The grudges and conflicts of the martial arts world were also evident at this moment. It was a complete bloodbath. After the fight, only Howard and Lily were left. At this moment, Sam and Wind finally arrived. Howard and Lily tried to stop Sam, but they were greatly weakened after the battle. Sam easily defeated them and left the carnage behind. That night, Sam and Wind were resting in the wilderness. Wind wanted to kill Sam while he was sleeping. It turned out that he wanted the reward all to himself. But Sam had been wary of him all along. Seeing that his hypocrisy had been exposed, Wind decided to drop the pretense. He drew his sword to kill Sam. Wind was a skilled martial artist. Sam was at a disadvantage fighting barehanded. Fortunately, he seized the opportunity to disarm him and killed him with a single blow. Sam was getting close to Zian. Howard had no choice but to ask Gordon for help. Gordon agreed and told them to wait in the wilderness. But Gordon, despite his heroic appearance, was actually a despicable villain. He sent someone to kill Howard, leaving only Lily. Meanwhile, Sam finally arrived in Zian. After verifying the token, he handed the box over to Duke. Duke allowed him to open the box and have a look. But when the box was opened, it contained only a pile of bricks and an iron box. The booklet inside the box was just a stack of blank paper. People in the martial arts world had fought to the death for the box, only to be tricked by Duke. Sam was enraged at being tricked and drew his sword to kill Duke. But Duke had too many men. Sam couldn't get close and had to retreat. Sam ran into Lily on his way out. Lily finally told him the truth. It turned out that Duke had gathered a group of people to collude with foreign enemies to overthrow the imperial court. Duke had written their names on a list. He was using Sam as a decoy to divert attention while having Gordon deliver the real list to Zian. Gordon met with Duke and gave him the list. Duke was going to have him deliver the list to the foreign enemy, but Sam overheard him. Sam intercepted Gordon on his way. The two finally faced off. One was a master of the martial arts world, the other a rising star. Umbrella and Staff clashed swiftly in the fight. They were evenly matched in the initial clash, but Gordon was cunning and treacherous. He flashed the spearhead in Sam's eyes and caught him off guard. Both knew that it was a fight to the death. Gordon removed the spearhead and attached it to his staff. Sam drew his long sword and fought him to the death. In a battle between masters, victory or defeat could happen in an instant. Both were injured in the fight. Sam stabbed Gordon in the chest with his sword and took the list. He took advantage of Gordon's blocked vision to stab him in the leg. But Gordon was still a formidable opponent and stabbed Sam in the leg in the chaos. Both were now immobile. Gordon still had his golden staff, while Sam was unarmed. Just then, Lily threw her sword and stabbed Gordon in the back, killing the traitor. In the end, they got the list. And that's the end of the movie. The Invitation is a wuxia film produced by Shaw Brothers Studio in 1980. It stars Alexander Fushang, Lo Li, and others. The plot is fast-paced, with the young martial artist Sam risking his life for fame and fortune. Along the way, he encounters all sorts of people, showcasing the different faces of the martial arts world. In the end, it transcends from personal conflicts to a story of patriotism, which is quite unexpected. It is because of these righteous individuals that the country can enjoy lasting peace. What do you think about this? Feel free to leave a comment below. This is Kung Fu Movie Recaps from YouTube. Until next time,